morning, Wargamers. I am trying something a little bit more adventurous today, and I'm going to be talking to you while I am on my way to work. This is just an experiment right now, but we'll see how it goes. Only issues with this format is that I really can't show you any models while I'm driving, and so mostly I just need to talk about stuff that I've been working on recently, and I can throw in some pictures when I edit this, so there is that. So if I do have stuff that I absolutely have to show you in these series, I'll do some pictures in post. So yeah, I just was thinking to myself, the 30 minutes that I drive to work every morning is kind of wasted time that I could be doing something more interesting than just listening to bad morning talk radio. So I figured I'd spend that time with you guys. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but there's a Chaos Codex out, and it is delicious. Lots of good things in it. In the previous vlog, talked about Havocs versus Warp Talons, and I got some good feedback, but I went ahead and even before it got posted, I decided to go with the Raptors just because I could take lots of heavy weapons. They can bounce around and be a mobile gun platform. I split them up into two squads. I got 2 boxes, so I don't have a whole lot of fast attack right now. The only other thing that I have right now is a group of 10 bikes. So those will be one fast attack choice, and the other 2 right now will be the 2 Min Raptor squads. And I did one with double Plaz and the other with double Melta. So heavy infantry killer and then armor killer. So we'll see how that goes. It may not be the way those stay configured for forever. I have been known to pop the arms off of stuff, but for now, that is what they're going to do. Just because, yeah, I don't need 30 points a model assault infantry. That seems like too much investment to put in something so risky. Assault is never a sure thing. It can go either way, and you're never safe. I know they've got a 5-up invuln, and if you which mark is that? It's too early in the morning. Anyway, you can up that 5-up to a 4 with either Zinch or Slanesh. I apologize to all of you avid Chaos fans. I'm kind of new to the game here. I've been at least tangentially interested in Chaos for a while. My younger brother played for a very long time, but I am not steeped in the ways of Chaos here. So if I slip up and say the wrong god name or whatever, you'll have to forgive me. But yeah, the new models are just fantastic as well. The Raptors / Warp Talons kits are just beautiful. The only major thing that I would say I don't particularly like is kind of the way that how do I say this? The way that the boots are connected to whatever the rocky thing is on their base. Like, each one of them is standing or like kind of just a little bit connected to some piece that sticks down to the base. It could be a pile of rocks or rubble or what have you, but it's to make them look like they're landing or taking off or something. They're not just standing on the ground. But some of the posing on that part is a little awkward, and I think if I get any more of them, I may cut them off of their little pedestals and reaffix them in different ways. yeah, I think that'd be much better. I guess you'll get more posability that way, obviously, if you cut them apart and repose them. I haven't actually gotten my hands on one of the Fiend kits yet, or the Flyer. I'm interested to see how that Flyer shapes up. Honestly, from the pictures, I think that for my satisfaction, I'd need to do a little bit of reposing on it. I think that the little baby legs on the back look a little funny, and the lack of a real tail looks a little funny. It looks more like a pterodactyl than a dragon to me. And that's fine if that's what you want, but this is a Chaos Dragon, and I feel like it should look like one. Plus, I saw somebody who just did like sort of a Photoshop flip where they flipped the wings around, like each one of the sections they flipped, and it was. I think it really made a difference. I can't remember exactly what it looked like. I'll see if I can find that picture. Don't hold me to it, though. I may not be able to dig it back up. I think I saw it on Reddit. But it was just a simple flip that really made a big difference in the way that the wings looked. Yeah. Anyway, so I think that the new kits are nice. I've only seen one of the new kits, though. Bear that in mind when I say that. But I'm looking forward to the new Flyer and trying to make it look a little bit better for me. We'll see how it goes if I actually pick one up. I'm not positive that I need one. The chaos that I've accumulated over the years, I got a bunch of it when I wasn't even playing 40K, sort of in a little hiatus, and people have continuously traded me stuff for chaos, or they've traded me chaos for other stuff. I have a rather large bits collection, and I tend to be generous with my trading, and it seems like everybody was trying to get rid of chaos 6 months ago, so I ended up with a ton of chaos. I added it up with the new codex when it came out, and I've got well over 4,000 points of chaos. And fortunately, when I did attempt to start painting it all, I was using a pretty easy to do paint scheme. So it was mostly corrosion, and then I'm thinking about going over most of that corrosion. For those of you who are Vault members, recently saw the cracked paint scheme or technique that I use on one of the tanks, and I want to use that on some of the power armor, just in little spots, because right now all of the power armor is essentially that base color that we used before I started chipping the paint. It's just sort of a dark brown with rust in all the cracks and crevices, and sorry guys, driving comes first. Okay, yeah, it's all that dark brown with a whole bunch of rust in all the cracks and crevices, and I want to see if I can make it look okay with some paint on certain parts of it, like just in places where paint might not be chipping so badly, or that it may have survived for a millennia or two, in this one spot where everything else gets rusted off or rubbed off and chipped off. So I'm not sure where that might be. Maybe just on some of the helmets, maybe on some part of the chest plate. But I'm thinking that I might have a few little chips of paint still clinging to their power armor, so they're not just running around in one big rust bucket. Anyway, so let's start a discussion here, and give me some questions for next time. There's lot of people getting into or back into Chaos with the release of this new codex. Why don't you tell me what's your favorite entry in it now? It could be a new one, it could be an old one that's got some new rules. What are you most likely to be fielding lots of and being excited about? What is the new must-have in the army? And as far as the new models go, what are your opinions? What do you think about the new Forge Fiend, Mauler Fiend kit, the Dragon? Are you as excited but hesitantly excited as I am about it? Do you want to do some modifications to make it your own and to maybe fix some of the strangeness of that model? Have you tried out the new jump infantry kit? Do you which way are you going on that? So anyway, I'll leave that there. But yeah, ask me other questions too if you want. Anything from modeling to painting to sculpting to what have you. I've done a little bit of everything and tried just about anything I could think of on models to date. So if you think there's an obscure technique that I haven't tried or you haven't seen me try in one of the videos, let me know about it and I'll do some research and see what I can do about doing a tutorial on it. Anyway, getting into the city here, so driving's going to take a little bit more of my attention, so I'm going to go ahead and sign off. It was lovely having you guys along on my ride this morning, and hopefully I will do this some more. But until next time, you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching, and happy wargaming.